Well, I'll tell you what. Initially, we were going to give everyone a chance for an opening statement, but because we started a little bit late, we were creative on the fly, cut that, but everyone will be allowed a closing statement of 2 minutes. I'm going to reverse the question order. So John Lombardi is first here on a closing statement.
Thank you. Again, my name is John Lombardi. I'm running for mayor. I want to thank everyone for being here and thank you for putting this forum together. I envision new and innovative businesses emerging in all quarters of the city. Imagine creating the conditions that will stimulate the entrepreneurial spirit to create businesses in Providence such as neighborhood shops, galleries, dance studios, community theaters, boutiques, cafes, and restaurants. We want to encourage businesses that will attract people into the communities and invite them to get out of their cars and shop, get a bite to eat, visit an art gallery or an antique shop, and take a stroll. Breathing life back into Providence, one business at a time, and rebuilding a sense of community. Through my 26 years of public service, I have devoted myself to helping everyone in Providence. I am the only candidate with the experience. After all, I am the only candidate who has done so in the past. I have a platform for innovative policies and programs ready to be implemented immediately. It's my honor to continue my lifelong vocation of public service to the city of Providence, and together we will fix Providence. Thank you very much for inviting me this evening.
A lot of people called me up. I had run for Congress against Patrick Kennedy. When Kennedy dropped out, people called me up and said, run for Congress again. And now's your time, right? It's an open seat. And I was sitting in my office in Pawtucket, and I was thinking about it the next day. I'm looking at the walls in my office, and on the walls are Wilcox pieces of Haven Brothers, the famous Haven Brothers piece, and the Electric Company, and Maxwell Mays of Moses Brown, and some water fire pieces. And I realized that everything in my office in Pawtucket hanging on the walls was an art piece about Providence. And I realized how much I love Providence. So the art kind of community helped me realize my love of Providence in that sense. But the creative economy isn't just simply about arts. We've talked a lot about arts today. The creative economy is about economy as well. And I talked a little bit about Florida, and he talks about a core group of creative folks, and then creative professionals. And it's so important that we understand that it's not just simply about arts, but it's about economy. Arts can drive an economy. Creativity can drive an economy. There is almost nothing put into production, made, talked about, utilized in this country that doesn't have design in it somewhere. We have one of the top design schools in the country, if not the top design school. I'm going to say, I'm going to, hopefully nobody's here from any other city that'll pick a fight with me on that. But RISD is the top design school in the country. And we have an opportunity to utilize that to grow the economy. But it starts by allowing people to the table, not just giving them a little bit of lip service, but actually bringing them into the action. Thank you for having us today. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Well, they call me the perennial candidate, right? All the time, even though I run, and our numbers grow, and we got 26% of the vote in the last election. And Pablo Picasso also said, it takes a long time to grow young, right? So, we all need to return to that state of creativity that we had when we were young kids, and I encourage that, and that's what I will encourage, as the next mayor of the city of Providence. Obviously, part of these projects that I want to encourage are the Providence Gardens project. That's part of Mayor Cience's 3 Cities plan. That will bring in federal dollars to develop a garden area where artists can help, really beautify the city by bringing a beautiful garden into the city of Providence and tie 2 cities together, the downtown area with the south side. I want to create a farmer's market, an artist market right by the Providence Place Mall, a tented-in area where artists can sell their works and farmers can sell their goods, and we can really create a really interactive marketplace and an online marketplace as well. Imagine that as an artist to have over 1 million hits on a website by advertising just on a federal highway on 95 and really selling your art to an uncaptured market, 1 million people traveling through the state of Rhode Island. Maybe your art will be sold, maybe 1 million people hitting that site. It's possible, it won't cost you a penny. Isn't that a creative idea? Isn't that what you want, to sell your work, to create jobs, to improve our society? Well, these ideas come from somebody whose heart is true and genuine. Michelangelo said, "The true work of art is but a shadow of the divine perfection." And artists, together can create a divine perfection if we all believe in each other and we believe in something beyond the marketplace of politics. If we believe in, that if we work together for real, not just words, not just politicians who pretend that they care, but if we really work together, we can change the entire world.
First of all, thank you for having us. It's a pleasure to be with everyone tonight. I want to let people know, I'm from a family that had musicians in it. My grandfather played the accordion and merengue, the traditional Dominican dance. My uncle did as well, and I learned from watching him. I didn't play the accordion, I played the violin. And it was something that I learned how to read music, and it was something that was a way to express myself as I was younger. I've been involved, and I've talked about it a little bit tonight, in terms of arts and Project New Urban Arts and being involved in our community, because I think it's extremely important. And I think you want a mayor that has that understanding and has that appreciation. You've heard me speak tonight about the group that we assembled to start to develop a policy for this campaign, and I want you to know that's indicative of what I plan on doing as mayor of the city of Providence. I grew up here in the city. I grew up with a mom who worked in factories to raise me, my brother, and my sister. And I was blessed to get a good education, go to from Head Start to Harvard through our public schools, to play the violin in the public schools. That's where I learned how to play it, because we couldn't afford it otherwise. And I recognize right now that we really we're at a crossroads in terms of what we want to do with the city. I believe it's important to have new leadership, to have new vision. And I think that that's what I provide more than anything. I didn't get here by accident. I had to work very hard and overcome a lot of obstacles to get here, but I'm here. And that type of determination, that type of vision is what I'm going to bring to the mayor's office. And I want you to know that I appreciate what the arts means, the arts mean to our city, to our state, and that's why it's an important part of my economic development plan. I thank you all for this opportunity. I ask for your vote and your support 13 days from now on September 14th, and I believe we can move this city forward together. Thank you.
I am so impressed by this community, but I'm also going to tell you that I'm concerned. I'm concerned because I do not support many arts districts and creating an arts district within this city or a single area. I think this entire city is an arts district. And I care about and wonder about that we need to collaborate. It is so important. It's so important that Community Music Works matters as much as PPAC, which matters as much as City Urban Arts, as matters as much as Small Storefront on Broad Street. This entire city is an arts district. We are too small to try to be divisive and create districts that only add to that divisiveness. So I ask that that be one of our realities, that that be one of our missions. There's a word in France that they call, in winemaking, it's called terroir. And what terroir is that when the air, the water, the soil come together and make a great wine. We have terroir in Providence. We have the talent, we have academia, we have the urge, the passion, and we have the economy to make it happen if we do this with all of those elements working together so we have, like a great wine, a great Providence. I ask you, I'm the one who sponsored the West Side Arts District. I am the one who restored funding to RISCA. I am the one who heard from you that 1% public art is important. The Veterans Memorial Auditorium, $15 million in restoration. I have done it, and even though I am in public service, we can still be creative, think innovatively, and I will challenge all of us come together to make Providence that great, wonderful, vintage city that we all are proud of. Thank you.